Hello, writers. It's Mr. Laval here talking about writing for the week. You guys have been doing a fantastic job of our editorial writing and our opinion writing. And here we are in week 3 of our great debate unit, or our opinion and editorial unit. And I want to take us to the next level. I want us to think about editorial writing in a little bit different of a lens. And this week, I want us to think about editorial writing as persuasive writing, or this word persuasion. So if we think of editorial writing as persuasive writing, it's just another way of thinking about it. So what I want to start with is talking about the power of persuasion. Okay, and if you're persuasive or you persuade people, it means you're trying to convince people to think like you think. And it's just another name for editorial or opinion writing. I want to talk a little bit about our jobs this week and how we can set ourselves up for success. So this first slide here talks about what persuasive writing is. And again, it's editorial or opinion writing, where we're trying to persuade an audience to think like we think, or maybe to make a change, or to accomplish a goal that you want, or to make them think like you. Okay, and here's a nice little video that if you want to click on it, it'll give you an overview on persuasive writing and then brainstorming some ideas to write about. And that's what we're going to be doing this week. We are going to be able to generate topics that are personal to us. The past couple of weeks, I've been giving you guys topics to write about, and I might say something along the lines of, should dodgeball be banned in schools? And you responded with your opinions. This week, you're going to be more independent, and you're going to analyze, well, what's important in your life? What goals do you have in your life? What is something you want in your life? And how can you use writing, persuasive writing specifically, to accomplish that, to get that? So on this slide, I've put together a couple of examples of persuasive writing topics that maybe you want to try. Maybe you have some of your own. But taking a look at some of these, this will hopefully get your brain started, kind of trying to figure out what direction you want to take this. If you look at number 1, it says, write a letter to your parents, persuading them to give you a later bedtime. Maybe you are a person that you think your parents limit your video games and you want more. Number 2 says, maybe this week you can write a letter to your parents, persuading them for more video game time. You skip down to number 6. Maybe you're going to write a letter to your parents this week, persuading them to buy you a new bike. So again, think about something that is important in your life, and think about a goal that you have or something that you want, and then plan out some reasons so you can accomplish your goal. And at the end of the day, you're going to write a persuasive letter to your audience of your choice. In a lot of these examples, it was your parents, but it might be your teacher. It might be some friends. You're going to write a letter to your audience, and you're going to see if you can persuade them to think like you think, right? And in this case, maybe you can persuade them to give you a later bedtime, or you can persuade them to buy you a new bike, or maybe raise your allowance, okay? On slide 20, there are 4 great videos that I want you to check out. It's a good review for persuasive writing. And then on slide 21 here, this is where you're going to go ahead and start the process. Okay, you're going to think of something that you want, or think of a goal that you have. You're going to brainstorm your reasons of, it's really your evidence of why you should get a later bedtime or have a bigger allowance. Okay, and a web plan is always a good way to plan out and organize your ideas. And then you're going to use your ideas to write a persuasive letter to convince your audience to agree with you. Again, if you go back to this slide, there's a lot of good videos here that show you how to set it up, or maybe some good verbiage to use to be persuasive in trying to convince mom or dad or a teacher or a coach or a friend to do what it is you want them to do. Okay, so that's kind of an overview of where we're going. For the first part of the week, I want you to review these slides, watch these videos. That's what I want you to do on Monday, and create a list of topics that you'd want to possibly write about. Tuesday, we will start the writing process, and you'll get more instruction as the week goes on. But I want you to feel like an expert in persuasive writing, and I can't wait to see what you do this week, guys. Good luck.